Welcome to a week in the life of a student studying dietetic to have some sort of social life. Good morning, and welcome to a week in the life of a student studying dietetics, running a business, and have some sort of social life, which is exactly why I feel
like death right now.
I used to stress when it came to like balancing life out, and then I would literally panic if we had to go to a club or a social event, or if I just felt like this, like a brain scramble one day because I wasn't being productive all of the time. Well, now I can literally do both, and I want to show you can too, and literally thrive in both areas. I've even had a message from somebody just observing me do this, asking how I do this. I've even been asked to give a talk about this in front of my university society, so I know what the hell I'm talking about. So if you just want a bit more confidence in making your own decisions, you want somebody to motivate you because you've got that coursework due and you just feel like you're procrastinating it, or if you're just interested in my course and how I balance out my life, then you're in the right place. So let's get into it. No matter how busy I am, I literally never compromise moving my body. So even if it's like a walk, the gym, a really quick run, it is so crucial to look after your body, since that will also reflect your mind. I'm also a natural early riser. Like, even with daylight savings making the world basically nighttime most of the time, I've actually never had an alarm, since I trust my body to wake me up early, and I've literally trained it over the past 4 years. I know that sounds too good to be true, but literally ask anybody I know. I do not set an alarm. If you just plan out your day, it's going to save you the stress, which is literally worth losing those 10 minutes of sleep. And then with this thing at night, I look at it and I think about the best thing that's happened this day. So then you're constantly thinking about what you have rather than what you lack, and it just radiates like positive energy and like brings magic into your life. It's honestly changed my life for the better, and when people ask me how I'm so positive, this is one of the reasons. Also, it's just so cute, like how, like, look at that. Oh, obviously I do content creation on the side, but the way I balance this is by setting each day for a certain task. So normally Mondays and Sundays are my scripting days, then I film on a Tuesday. Now, because of the way the lectures have fallen, I've decided to film today, so I've literally got like 2 things to film, and then the rest of it's like voiceover. I'll record you guys like seeing the behind the scenes of that. People normally ask me like how I balance things out, and it is literally just looking at my calendar and being like, where can I prioritize? I don't need to fit things in, what needs to be done. So you just see me set up now. It would take me about an hour to film everything, and then I'll edit everything like in between lectures or when I feel like I need a break from uni work. Even though it's a lot, I'm just enjoying the process along the way and being happy with where I am now. I can literally share this side of my life with you and like take you to campus and stuff, because now I'm like so nosy. So I love looking at like other people's campuses, what their bedrooms are like and what their houses are like. So I hope you're enjoying this little like insight into seeing how other people handle their time. I love the way I literally set this light up here and I filmed it over there, so I didn't even use this. It was actually Steve Jobs who came up with the idea of listing priorities. So you've got what's called noise and you've got what's called priorities. So for me today, my priorities are attending this afternoon lecture, filming all my content, and submitting a course at the studio tomorrow. And it's not, for example, this morning there was a lecture I could easily catch up with later. So it's just making sure you get rid of the noise, and that way you don't feel overly stressed, you don't feel like you're wasting time. So that's kind of how I've been going about it, and it has been working quite well. I have so much stuff, it's so heavy, it's actually killing my back. I actually have no idea where this data is. Do you know when we did the skin files, there was like 2 sets of data? SPSS. So you have to put in the data. You mean if you want?
Yeah, sure. Hi.
Heading to the library now.
Yeah, woo. Get that productivity in.
Literally. Good morning and happy Tuesday. I've just been to the gym, came back, made a matcha, and then I've also made this like overnight oat thing with kefir. I really like that. I actually skipped another lecture this morning because the gym is closed for the next 2 days, but for me, moving my body, making sure I'm taking care of my health means that I can actually do well in all of my lectures with something I can catch up later. However, I am attending the lecture this afternoon that nobody else actually wants to go to, so I'm giving myself a pat on the back for that. But I want to be honest on here, because last night I basically had a panic attack because of uni and finances, and I honestly just wanted to go home. Like, I just didn't want to be here anymore. I was freaking out. I'm not used to like not having a job and not having like income and purely relying on a loan, and I'm finding it really hard to manage that and balance it out. So if anyone has any tips, leave it in the comments or spread it for others as well, because it probably isn't just me who's struggling with it right now. But I want to be honest on there and say that it's okay to want to go home. It's okay to call your mum and be panicking, and it's your first time doing this on your own, and I think that's part of my journey to being completely independent, is managing these emotions and managing financial stress too, because I've never had that responsibility, let alone looking after a whole family. Like, I cannot imagine the burden on a lot of people, and I think that's just part of growing up. That was honestly how I felt last night, and I was like, I'm gonna go home tomorrow. And I thought, no, I've gone through so many other adversities, you can get through this. And I journaled it out, changed everything. I've obviously moved my body this morning, made myself a matcha, calmed myself down, realised that it's not happened yet. Why are we worrying about things that haven't happened yet? We're gonna go to uni now, distract myself, get my work done, focus on what I need to do today rather than stressing about a future. That hasn't happened and won't even come. So let's go. I just got back from uni. I came back on my own. My friends decided to stay because I just need to have some lunch. But in the lecture, as you saw, I got free food, which is just so worth it. I mean, it's not every day you get a free can of chickpeas, but I'm gonna make now a lentil stew for me to have like for the rest of the week. So it's gonna make me 4 portions. I try to batch cook where I can, but I'm really not very good when it comes to like planning meals. I probably shouldn't be making this with a white top. Even as a dietitian who literally studies nutrition, I am so lazy when it comes to planning and cooking meals. Like this was a lot of effort for me. I give myself a pat on the back. Even my housemates were like, we cannot believe you went out and bought ingredients. It was nothing really special. I'll leave the recipe down below. It was literally a link I used. I got to take it for lunch over the week. But it also means you're not going to spend so much money buying lunch out, or when you get really hungry, buying like crisps and chocolate, which aren't really going to fuel you for your studies. Good morning and happy Thursday. I'm actually going to merge Thursday and Friday into one because tomorrow I don't have any lectures. When today I am full of lectures and I'm tutoring and I've got a Greek lesson, so very full on. However, last week was a very social week. Like I went out a few times, I spent a lot of money, I drank a lot of alcohol. While this week is more of like a rest prioritized week, but I'm really happy to vlog a few more weeks where maybe I am more social or I do go out more with my friends to show you both sides of that. And also because I used to feel so guilty for going out with my friends and like drinking and eating a lot and maybe getting fast food, and the next day I'd feel so shit, like hungover. I mean, now I've completely healed from that. If you want me to show that, like I'm so happy to do so. Equally, I used to feel really guilty for just staying in and chilling and maybe not talking to my friends and being a bit of a homebody and like emptying myself in my room. And yeah, that one is not better than the other. Both are fine for what you want to do. I do want to encourage you in uni to go out your comfort zone because now is the time you haven't got many responsibilities. There won't be like as many consequences compared to like graduation. And on that note, me and my friends have been finding so many other places to like chill and hang out rather than like just our house, which has been so nice. And also like talking to other people, maybe going to other societies, going to pubs, going to a sip and paint, and then also studying in different areas so that when we come home we just feel like we can just relax. We don't feel like we have to study because we didn't study like in the library. Actually, on my TikTok I'm literally documenting me doing this at uni. If maybe you're feeling a bit unsure or you're not really sure how to go about it, especially if you're on your own or if your friends do want to go home or if you want to stay late and study, go follow me over there because I literally show you me doing it. Have a bit of self-care, which for me is doing like face masks and painting my nails and going to the gym and cleaning my room. Like, that's just how I reset for the week, so I will show you that as well. I've also been for a run, which is why I look really red, but I run first thing so that no one can see me running because it's not the most flattering. I'm gonna say that. And also I like coming back, have a shower, get ready, make myself coffee. I'm listening to Brené Brown on Diary of a CEO. I've read so many of her books, so actually listening to it is so cool. There's a cat over there. Oh, it's so autumnal. Love it. I love this time of year. It just makes me so happy. And Christmas is coming up as well. Guys, how do you feel about the lecture?
It was so good. Thank you so much.
Good? Oh, it was so
paying £9.
No, definitely. Today's definitely going to be like a rest and reset day. Wash my hair, do my nails, have a bit of self-care evening. It's very quiet. A few of my housemates have gone home, and then I'm also going to clean my room so I feel really reset for the week. I love doing this every single week, so I'm not worrying about it over the week basically. I actually feel mentally like more prep and more motivated to then do uni, in my opinion. But I'm also going to do a little bit of revision and uni work and mainly editing. Very chill out day, especially compared to last week. Every week looks different. It's just about balancing it out because you can't have the same life every single week. Life doesn't work like that. And I used to like go out every week and then I'd spend a lot of money and then wouldn't have any time to relax, have that time for me. And I think ever since incorporating flexibility, I've honestly just been so much happier and less stressed. So if you're someone who's really rigid in routine, try to mix it up a little bit and see how you feel, see how you get on. Nothing's set in stone. Every single day is like a new chance. Literally, take it from somebody who used to get like
so anxious about it.
This is my staying at home fit. We've got a top and we've got Sisters and Seekers joggers. Love it. Washing machine's on, which means I can't take you in the kitchen because you won't be able to hit a thing. I've got an espresso parcel. I got a Christmas one. Literally save that for Christmas. But for now, I'm gonna have a little coffee and do a bit more editing. So I've cleaned my entire area, cleaned the kitchen, the bathroom, my room, obviously. Now I'm doing my nails. So these are actually my natural nails. I've just trimmed them down. I used to wear acrylics, and then one day I just got the ick from typing with them. And ever since I've been natural nails, and they're really strong. So we're gonna paint them, watch some TV before we go over to the library. Today is just a self-care day, a reset day, washing my hair, shaving, paint your nails, feeling ready for the next week. And it's also just a little treat. I mean, obviously with uni, you're gonna have to budget a bit more, like when it comes to doing your nails, you can't go get them done every week. You're gonna have to do them yourself, just cut little costs where you can. While I'm painting my nails, I want to reflect on the fact that I'm working on being happy in the moment right now. I am honestly so hard on myself for always living in the future or always chasing a certain goal rather than being grateful for what I have right now. I found ever since actually incorporating real gratitude into my life, the relationships with other people and my parents and myself has improved so much. And I'm also just more courageous to make my own decisions, even if it is a mistake. So yeah, just take a bit of inspiration to literally take that leap of faith and realize that whatever is on the other side, you can handle it. And if you've made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. I hope it inspired you to maybe take some risks or do something differently. Remember, every single week you're going to have different priorities, and I'm not perfect. I'm still figuring it out along the way, and I hope by taking you with me, it inspires you to do the same, but also watch someone flop sometimes and realize that it's actually not a big deal, because we are literally a speck of time and you can handle whatever comes at you because you've come this far. You've handled it up to this point. Why can't you handle whatever the next challenge or adversity is? And if you're wondering what it was like when I was on placement on my own over the summer, I did in fact vlog that experience, so I will see you in this video here.